Personal lines insurance is an absolute mess right now. We had some things come at the end of last week. I posted a little bit about it, but wanted to make a larger follow-up video. You know, I don't make a lot of these around personal lines, but we're all about providing education here, so I wanted to touch on this a little bit. So there are a couple huge factors that are starting to become more prevalent that your insurance companies are looking at. One being the length of time that you're spending with your company. It's becoming more and more of a factor the past few years, and the reason for that is, I believe I wrote about it last week, but say you come into the company, you're a customer for 1 year, right? You have 2 vehicles, $200 a month, easy numbers, $2,400. If each one of those vehicles has to get a windshield during that policy term, those windshields are $1,000 to $1,200 per vehicle. If you've got a vehicle that's 2015, 2016 or newer, has the electronics in the rear view mirror up there for your lane safety, all of that, you're looking at $1,000 to $1,200 that gets paid out by the insurance company to, Safe Light, whatever glass company you use, on the low end for these windshield replacements. So your agent has made money for placing you with that company, right? Call it a couple $100. They've now paid, we'll call it on the low end, $1,000 per vehicle for a windshield. There's $2,200 of the $2,400. They've paid back in administration to manage that policy within the company, at least a few hours of labor there. So they have no margin on your policy at that point, right? They may have broken even for having you as a client for a year. They may have taken a loss, depending on how much back end had to go into that, right? Second thing that they're looking at far more heavily now is small claims, okay? And a lot of people wouldn't think about that. But they're looking at smaller claims very heavily compared to larger claims. Larger claims can be what we call a shock loss, right? There's something completely unexpected that happened. Nobody could account for it, etc., right? People who habitually file smaller claims, or not even habitually, if you've done it, you're more than likely to do it again. I've seen it just in the past couple weeks. I've seen a few come through that was like a collision claim that paid out $250. Well, you had a $500 deductible, so you've already paid $500, and you had the insurance company pay $250. I've seen some home claims that have been some damage claims for $600-$700. Again, $1,000 deductible on the home, and the insurance company is paying $600-$700 for a home claim. Well, if you've done that once, the way the insurance companies see it, don't shoot the messenger. I'm sharing with you the way that these companies think and why things are going the way they're going. If you filed a $600 claim once, you're going to do it again. More than likely to do it again. Right? So they're going a step further now. It's been for years, threshold 2 of the same type of claim or 3 claims total in general would get you declined if you were looking for new insurance, or a lot, in a lot of cases that would get you non-renewed by your carrier. They've taken this back to a point of the same rating factors they're using to produce the cost you're going to pay for insurance. If they think that it's likely that you're going to file a small claim, even if you haven't before, whatever their algorithms on the back end of that are, they're going to non-renew you. They're going to decide we don't want to have this as a customer anymore. And why are they doing that? Is they have data and algorithms built into their systems that they feel they can predict the likelihood of a loss based off of your characteristics. And they are doing absolutely everything they can to not pay out money right now, just to remain in business. We have 3 companies so far that are telling us we will not take a single customer for at least the rest of 2023. Don't even quote us. We don't want it. And I'm talking, I mean, these are companies that typically write, your 700 plus credit score homeowners, multi-lines, clean accounts are telling us we want nothing. Don't even bring it. So right now, if you're thinking of changing your personal insurance, it's going to be tough. There are carriers out there that if you're, you still fit that high credit score, married, homeowner, multi-vehicles, if you're interested in shopping for an umbrella, even better. If you're looking for 2, 3, 4 lines of coverage, you don't have a claims history, good credit, good insurance history, you can still get in with a few companies that are offering decent rates. We've been having pretty good luck with Travelers, National General, and if you don't own a home but still fit that, preferred multi-vehicles and multi-lines and high credit, good insurance history, Progressive's still been really hot with that type of business, at least on our end. So I'm just sharing that with you to let you guys know what to expect. This insurance market is going to be just wild for the next, I'd plan on 3 years at least, until these companies can start to level out again. But the point of this was you guys need to be diligent with managing your insurance programs and the risk that you're willing to take. You need, I highly recommend starting to look at these insurance policies as more of catastrophe protection than fixing every little thing that might happen to your house. Because it's going to come to a point that you're not going to be able to get insurance. And if you do, it's going to cost you more than your house payment to insure your home if you have these small claims on your records. So I just wanted to bring that to you today. Again, don't shoot the messenger. I'm providing you guys some information so you understand what's going on. If your agent calls you and starts talking to you about these things, you've got a little bit of a heads up on it. I've got increases coming in right now for accounts preferred, like I'm talking about home, auto, umbrella, no claims, great credit, and we're getting 100% increases with certain carriers. It's wild. It's absolutely, we're talking $1,200 home policy going to $2,400 with no changes in the policy. Auto policies going from $3,000 to $6,000 a year, no changes in the policy. So expect to see that stuff coming down, and it's all of us independent agents for the most part have the same carriers. We're experiencing the same thing. No carrier or no agent is getting any special treatment that someone else isn't getting. All of us are getting hit with this. Everybody's dealing with it. But what I will say is, to navigate this, you need someone with experience to advise you properly on how to make it through this market without it being financially impactful to you. So if that's you, if you don't feel you're getting that with your current broker, we're happy to help. Give me a call. I can definitely have a conversation with you and see if we can get you in a better place. But again, just wanted to bring this information to you this week. So it's Monday. You guys enjoy the rest of your week. Have a good one.